Have you ever stopped to ponder what separates the successful from the ordinary? It's a question that's likely crossed your mind at least once, and it's one that we'll be exploring today. Now, when we talk about success, it's not just about the accolades or material wealth. No, it's about so much more. It's about personal growth, about striving to be a better version of yourself every single day. It's about setting goals and working relentlessly to achieve them. It's about breaking the barriers of your comfort zone, about challenging yourself, and about becoming your own biggest fan. It's about believing that you can do it, even when the odds are stacked against you. And it's about being exceptional, not for the world to see, but for your own satisfaction. Remember, success, as we'll discover, is not a destination, but a journey of constant growth and self-discovery. Let me narrate a story about a woman who redefined success for herself. Our protagonist was once like many of us, living an ordinary life, bound by the constraints of societal expectations. She was born into a middle-class family, raised in a small town, and was taught to settle for what life offered her. But she always had a spark in her, a burning desire to break free from the mold and carve out her own path. She faced many challenges. She grappled with self-doubt, fought against societal norms, and even had to face the bitter taste of failure. But these obstacles didn't deter her. Instead, they fueled her determination, her resilience, and her unwavering belief in herself. She was just an ordinary woman until she decided she wanted more from life. She decided to rise, to level up, and to strive for success. And that's when her extraordinary journey began. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, she embarked on a journey of self-improvement. It was a moment of revelation, a turning point. She was standing at the crossroads of life, and she realized she had a choice. She had the power to change her life, to shape her destiny, and to be the woman she always wanted to be. She looked around and saw that she was surrounded by mediocrity, by people who were content with just getting by. She saw a world where women were often taken for granted, their dreams and ambitions overlooked. But she was not one to conform. She was not one to settle. She was a woman with a vision, with a burning desire to rise above the ordinary. She decided then and there that she would not be a mere spectator in her own life. She would be an active participant, the lead character in her own story. She would chart her own course, set her own goals, and strive to achieve them. She would level up her life. She started by setting small, achievable goals. She started reading more, learning more. She sought out mentors, people who had achieved what she aspired to. She began to work on herself, honing her skills, cultivating her talents, enhancing her knowledge. She made a commitment to herself, to become the best version of herself. She worked hard, relentlessly. She faced challenges, she faced setbacks, but she did not give up. She picked herself up, dusted herself off, and carried on. She started seeing changes, small at first, but significant. She started seeing results. She started seeing progress. She found that the more she worked on herself, the more opportunities came her way. She found that the more she challenged herself, the stronger she became. She found that the more she believed in herself, the more others believed in her. She was determined to level up her life no matter what it took. And that's exactly what she did. She turned her life around. She became her own champion, her own fan. She became exceptional. Her journey wasn't easy, but it was worth every step. Picture this. A woman, not unlike you or me, decided one day that she wanted more from life. She desired a level of success that was not just defined by material wealth, but by personal growth and fulfillment. So she set out on a journey upwards towards her dreams. Along the way, she encountered challenges. She faced walls that seemed insurmountable, days when the climb seemed too steep, and nights when the path was shrouded in darkness. There were moments of doubt, moments when she questioned her abilities, her sanity, and her resolve. But here's the thing about our heroine. She didn't let these obstacles deter her. Instead, she chose to see them as opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Each challenge she faced was a test of her determination and resilience. And with each test, she proved to herself that she was capable of more than she ever thought possible. She learned to embrace failure, not as a sign of weakness, but as a stepping stone towards success. She understood that every failure brought her one step closer to her goals, that every setback was not an end, but a beginning. She found strength in her struggles, courage in her challenges, and wisdom in her failures. She discovered that the journey upwards was not just about reaching the top, but about the lessons learned, the growth experienced, and the person she became along the way. She realized that the journey was not about the destination, but about the journey itself. The journey of self-discovery, of self-belief, of self-love, the journey of becoming the best version of herself. And so, she kept going. She kept climbing, kept striving, kept believing. She became her own biggest fan, her own strongest supporter. She learned to love herself, to believe in herself, and to be exceptional. Every setback was a setup for a comeback. And then, she achieved what she had been striving for. Her journey was not without challenges, but she pressed on, her resilience and determination serving as her guiding lights. Success, as they say, is sweetest after the bitterest trials, and she savored every drop of it. She began to see the fruits of her labor. The late nights, the tireless efforts, the sacrifices, they all began to pay off. As she climbed the ladder of success, she started realizing the power of her potential, the strength of her spirit. She didn't just achieve success in the traditional sense, she redefined what success meant for her. It was not just about wealth or status, but about fulfillment, growth, and the ability to make a difference. She found success in her personal relationships, in the love and respect she received from those around her. She found success in her professional life, in the recognition and appreciation for her work. She found success in her own personal growth, in the woman she had become. Success for her was about being the best version of herself. It was about setting her own standards and exceeding them, about challenging herself and overcoming those challenges. It was about living a life of purpose, a life that she was proud of. She learned that success was not a destination, but a journey. It was not about reaching a certain point and stopping, but about constantly moving forward, constantly striving for more. Every achievement was a stepping stone to the next, every success a launchpad for greater things. She also understood that success was not just about her. It was about lifting others as she rose, about making a positive impact in the world around her. She used her success not just to better her own life, but to inspire and empower others as well. And so she continued her journey, with her head held high, her heart full of hope, and her spirit undeterred. For her, success was not an end, but a new beginning. A beginning of new challenges, new opportunities, and new victories. A beginning of a life lived on her own terms, a life that was truly hers. Success was not an end, but a new beginning for her. What can we learn from her story? Let's take a moment to reflect on the saga of triumph we've just navigated together. It's a tale of a woman's journey of leveling up, of breaking barriers, and of becoming exceptional. It was not a road easily traveled, but each step, each stumble, each victory was a testament to her unyielding spirit. The first lesson we take away from her story is the power of self-belief. She had the audacity to believe in her capabilities, even when the world doubted her. This self-belief was her guiding light, illuminating her path when the road was dark and uncertain. It reminded her that she was capable, that she was deserving, and that she was enough. The second lesson is resilience. Life is a roller coaster ride filled with highs and lows, twists and turns. But she didn't let the lows define her journey. Instead, she used them as stepping stones to reach greater heights. She demonstrated that resilience is not about never falling, but about always getting back up. The third takeaway is the importance of striving for success. She showed us that success doesn't come to those who wait, but to those who pursue it relentlessly. She didn't wait for opportunities to come knocking. She sought them out, she created them. She was not content with mediocrity. She strived for greatness, and she achieved it. Finally, she taught us that becoming exceptional is not an overnight process. It requires patience, persistence, and unwavering dedication. It's a journey, not a destination. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards becoming the best version of ourselves. Her story is a shining beacon of inspiration. It's a reminder that we too can level up, that we too can shatter glass ceilings, that we too can be exceptional. It all starts with a belief in ourselves and our abilities. Believe in yourself, strive for success, and you too can level up your life.